Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, welcome back to yet another battleship guide. We're followed up by the Thunderer, the bane of 2021, 20, I don't know. Well, back in the day when it was released, it was one of the strongest BBs in the game because you have really good accuracy, you have insanely good HE, you have good AP, and you have ridiculously fast reload on the ship. Nowadays, it still didn't really change. It's still a fantastic ship, but the competition got more fierce with stuff like Libertad nowadays, Bongo, Shikishima, Colombo, and so on. So, Wisconsin, there's a bunch of really way too overperforming BBs, so it's not standing out as much as it used to be. Now, how do you play the ship? It does have a massively exposed citadel. It's pretty much just like the Conqueror. The difference is you don't have a super heal, you have only normal heal. And I think you have better rudder shift than the Conqueror. But again, you do lose the super heal. You have 8 instead of 12 guns, but they are high caliber 457s, have quarter HE pen, and battlecruiser dispersion. This ship is pretty accurate, has good reload, and is rather squishy, to put it in a nutshell. So you then tend to play it also a bit more safe. It's not a frontline brawler, although theoretically, with the accuracy, you can play it also at short range really aggressive. Now, the ship stands out in two following ways, and that's the absolutely ridiculously high HE alpha and HE fire chance, and the fact that you have the accuracy and fast reload with 30mm overmatch on the AP, meaning no matter which ammo you have loaded on this ship, you always have good ammo pretty much. Both are really strong. The AP is fantastic, the HE is fantastic. I tend to shoot with the HE at the beginning on longer ranges until the people are doing the mistakes showing broadside, and then I switch over to the AP. Oh, I mean, for this guy, I'm actually going to switch to AP instantly because we can overmatch him. But yeah, looking at the matchmaking, we have 3 DDs, we have no submarines, which is kind of cool. We also don't have to deal with a CV, which is very nice, but we do have super ships here. Jacksonville is already doing the first mistake, showing full broadside, and he might go back to port instantly. Yeah. Nice Jacksonville. Throwing away one of the strongest ships in this battle. Actually, he just threw the best ship in this battle away. GG. Well done. I mean, what can I say? GG, Mr. Jacksonville. Thank you. Gotta watch out here about the Bongo. He's slowing down. He's shooting HE though. There you could see the good AP though. Very nice. There's also an Harugumo chilling there. So we're gonna be a bit on the safe side here. We're not pushing in too much, because there's potential Harugumo torpedoes coming towards us. We will, however, help our Yu Yang if needed. And we're gonna prevent that Bongo from playing it any aggressive here right now. One thing that is not lacking, but you will notice it in today's beta, is that the range is not as good as other pretty accurate BBs on these ranges. But it's not a problem, because with 21.5 you still have more than enough range. There you could see the insane fire chance right now on the Bongo. At this point, knowing there's no Harugumo torpedoes gonna reach me right now, we're gonna go a bit more aggressive in. I'm just waiting with the turn before the Shiki shells arrive. As soon as I'm dark here, I'm gonna go for the turn. And hopefully get also a fire on the Shikishima, which we do, yep. Very good. Bongo still spamming HE. Shiki DCP'd. We're gonna go for a shot here. We're also gonna use our first heal right now. You do have an improved heal, it's just not the super heal, so keep that in mind. You do heal a bit more than a normal heal. It feels a bit like the Monty heal in that way, although I think the Monty heal is even better. Good. Got a double perma now on Shiki, which is cooking. Harugumo is super far away, already abandoning it, and we have all 3 caps under control, which is very, very nice. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go closer and keep harassing the Shikishima. Although we can also go for the Harugumo here. Nice, not gonna go for the full turn, never mind. We're gonna finish off that Shiki for now. Which is, in fact, the biggest threat to us as well. Because he does have 32mm of overmatch. Which means he ignores my armor pretty much everywhere as well. Well, it's actually smoked up directly in front of the Shiki, interesting. We're gonna use this to go a bit closer here and get ready for our AP. The good thing is, since I have really good you have really good concealment with the ship as well with 12.3, which means the Shikishima is most likely gonna tunnel vision now on the Yamato. And with that being said, we can get a very, very nice broadside here. Also, no big torpedo threat anymore. We're gonna hold our fire for now. I'm just waiting for the Yamato and the Shiki to shoot here. Yeah. There's the Shiki. He is... Nah, we can't really punish him like that. We can try. But we can sit at the limited cheek. But I think he's too angled. Yeah, we need to hit him here. No, too high. Their HG would have been more consistent, to be honest, at this angle. It was worth a try, though. Now he's gonna die to my HG, though, if nobody else kills him, because our HG alpha is very, very strong, and just far more consistent now on this angle. There we go, there's a double fire again, he DCP'd. He's actually healing, which is saving him right now. We can also shoot the HG on this Volent, since we can HG Citadel him. Yeah, that's a thing. You can also Citadel with HG if you have enough pen. Now we're gonna go for the perma fires here. If that's not killing him in general, which could happen with the high alpha. No. Oh, he gets lucky. We actually don't get a fire. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. We didn't actually get a fire here. We only want to use our front guns here. Back guns we already go on the Kremlins to get the permas there. And that one is also gone. This is again so one-sided. This is crazy. I played a Thundra game just before to show you. Although to be fair, that Thundra game was even more one-sided than this one. But that's crazy. I think we need to go for a second round here. We actually have to. At least there was a bit more action here. But we should have seen the first match. The first match was so cringe, guys. I couldn't really do anything. The game was over within seconds. In the first 2 minutes we killed the submarine and the DD, and the flank was already collapsing. So I guess we just go for another one. I mean, there's something worse than just playing Thunder, you know, for a longer time. I could imagine worse things, like playing a Yodo 6 games in a row or something. EDCP'd, now we're gonna get the permafire. Or not. Maybe next salvo and then the bongo is also gone. Although the game is over, GG. That's crazy. Every time we take the Thunder right now, the games are over so fast. Yeah. We just go in again. But again, you can see how consistent the guns are. Which is a good example here. We're just gonna go next and go with another one right behind it. GG easy, yeah, GG easy, we would say. A lot of people actually complain it has too short range, but it's copium, honestly. 21.5 km is more than enough. I will never understand all the people that need to slot range mod on any BBs. It's crazy. Thunder is even fun after playing 10 games in a row. Yeah, because it's so simple. You click, you burn. You click, you explode enemies. It's also very interactive, since you actually click every 22 seconds. Which is far more interactive than most other BBs. Oh, Tod den Schiffen. Okay. We got a challenge on upon both. Second game brings us 2 submarines and one of the strongest submarine mains I know in this game. In case you don't know this feller, this guy is called Tod den Schiffen. That means, translated into English, death to surface ships. And by God, he means that name. This guy is a super unicorn in submarines and he only plays submarines. Pretty much. I think he has like 8,000-9,000 submarine games already. So we got a little challenge here. I would love to have something different as a challenge, but we just need to keep that in mind. This guy knows how to play submarines. The others here I don't know, but this guy is a submarine main. In the books of whenever you ask for a submarine main, that's one. It's Le Grinch himself. If you think I'm a submarine main, check this guy out. This guy is crazy. Yes, I think more than half of his... I think 80% of his submarine games are in that submarine. Anyway, back to the topic here. Let's check the matchmaking. We have 5 BBs. We have a Brisbane. We can A3 Citadel him. We have a Moscow, which we can just annihilate as well if we catch a broadside. Now we have 5 BBs. It's quite a BB heavy game. So what I tend to do is I'm gonna be here because we have most likely 1 BB here or 2 already. I'm also gonna switch to AP for the first volley because there's so many squishy cruisers that we can potentially death strike.
Sighted on the horizon.
No, the Moscow is on the other side. That's a bit of a shame for us. Okay, Hindenburg and I have 2 different ideas, but it's okay. Luckily, I can give him a little tick here to move a bit further. Does the Hindenburg have conceal? It does. Okay, good. We're ready here. A lot of people tend to go this route. Oh. Speaking about the first target we can shoot and about death strikes, Brisbane. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better opportunity. And here's our amazing AP. And the Brisbane is nearly dead. Good start. He can't really disengage here, which is also good for our team right now. I mean, he can beach or he can die to my AP now. And I guess he's gonna go down to my AP unless he gets really lucky now. And with that, we have the first blood. Good. We gotta slow down here. The Schlieffen shot us. We also gotta be careful. Something is in B right now. Oh, that looks like a Napoli in the cap. But I think there's more. I don't think the Napo is actually spotting me. But we'll see. Maybe it's the Ohio Bloom. I mean, the Ohio is spotting us right now, but I want to see if I'm spotted even if the Napoli's not there. Let's see. No? Okay, good. Then it was the Bloom on the Ohio. Now, as you can see, the Ohio is still showing a fair amount of broadside. So we're gonna go for a lovely shot here. We're also gonna turn as long as we can, because we're about to get plane spotted here. Here we are safe from the Ohio, though. He can't shoot us anymore. And we can potentially Citadel on him. No, but we got 20k damage, which is still fairly good. Now I'm a bit, I don't want to say like surprised, but there might be the chance that the Napoli's not going here, but he comes over here. So we're gonna keep our guns ready. Let's see where's the A of the Napoli. Oh. Okay, Napoli is still committed on that flank. Good to know. We're gonna turn here, going south and help against the Schlieffen and the other ships here again. We're not gonna, under no circumstance are we gonna rush a Moscow and Napoli in the middle cap, especially for Colombo and Ohio as a backup. That would be suicidal. You gotta remember this ship is fairly squishy. So, yeah, not to mention that the Moscow can Citadel us, by the way. Since we do have an exposed Citadel at closer ranges, the Moscow will be able to Citadel us. The Moskva is doing a big mistake though by showing still the broadside. We're only gonna use our back guns here because of Colombo in the background. Is he seeing it? Oh, he sees it. He's too angled, I think. Yep. Now the Moskva is too angled. That's a bit of a shame. But now, what is he gonna do? Like, the Moskva has now two options. He can commit nose in and live for a few more seconds, or he makes a gamer turn. Right now, I'm not sure what he's doing. Oh, he's doing the gamer turn. GG. I mean, he had two options. Neither of them is gonna save him anymore. Although, at that point, I would have committed nose in, because at least he would have lived longer. Okay, it's the Hindenburg. We can help against the Schlieffen for now. Schlieffen is full broadside. Here we're gonna use our AP still. It's kind of an even game. I hope my team can kill that Napoli there, which is just raining havoc right now. Good hit. Very nice. I'm gonna switch to HE now, because we're not gonna see the Schlieffen full broadside anymore. The Hindenburg is gonna angle away, even though we have 30mm overmatch. We can also just shoot HE at them. It's also gonna hurt on this ship, so we don't need to worry about that part. A-cap is for now under control. Got a fire on Hindenburg. There we go. Told you, Schlieffen is gonna angle against us now. He's gonna try to go behind this island, so we can't crossfire him anymore. One more advantage with these amazing HE shells is that we can break his torpedo tubes very well. So the chance that we break the Schlieffen's torpedo tubes is pretty high with these chunky HE shells. If we hit him where the torpedoes are. Oh, we damaged one. Enemy Thunder is also pushing up. I think I gave too much lead here. Or? No, actually it's a perfect turn, nice. He's committing nose in. We can farm him down with HE as well. Unlucky with the fire. Cyclone is kicking in, okay. Now that's actually not too good for us. Yeah, he turned into the torpedoes. And also my shells, very nice. There's the double fire. Insta DCP, that was to be expected, perfect. But a submarine ping here. Interesting. That's a very close submarine. If our U can press the button.
Allied aircraft need fire support.
I don't think, no, we're not gonna hit him. Now, if our submarine is any smart, he's gonna press the button. Yes, he is. Very good. We know exactly where the submarine was, so we're gonna shoot there again. We got some damage on him. There's also an oil leak at the moment. Unfortunately, he makes it out alive. It's a bit of a shame. I'll shoot HE on this guy now. This is gonna be a hard match at the moment. We're losing way too many ships right now for no gain. Oh, that bongo shot perfect outside. I'm gonna DCP this fire. You're probably asking why, because Cyclone is kicking in. Since Cyclone is kicking in, we're also gonna play it a bit more aggressive now. Plus we need to, because we're running out of points. Our team is about to get B, but we need C as well. Get the cap, boys. We need to stop the ticket split. We need to get C and B right now. And I need to push up ASAP as I can right now into them. Now, thanks to the Cyclone, we have the advantage of only having 1v1s here. But the downside is we don't have any vision anymore now. We know that the submarine is probably nearby somewhere.
Hello there.
I'm actually gonna switch to HE here. Now this fella is gonna be very hard to judge.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
We have BB homing, that means it's rather easy for us to dodge these things.
Torpedoes direct front.
At least most of them.
Hull breach.
That he gets a flood is very annoying right now and makes it harder for us though.
Torpedoes direct front.
Yeah, the flood is gonna be making it very hard for us because we lose a lot of maneuverability right now. This one we can dodge,
Torpedoes dead ahead.
but the rest ones are gonna be very hard.
Torpedoes direct front. Torpedoes dead ahead.
The enemy is about to win.
Now what I'm gonna do now is
Torpedoes to
we're gonna go for kind of an ignoration on that submarine. We gotta go for this. We gotta help our team against the main force here. Where's he heading to? Okay. Now this means I'm probably gonna eat torpedoes here. Oh, there's the Colombo. Oh, this is pretty problematic. We're most likely gonna be dead here now.
fire.
Colombo is gonna absolutely smash us. Now we fight against the big boss. The new boy of tier 10, guys.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes direct
We can
front.
dodge these torps. Or does he have a double ping? He has a double ping. Okay, that means we can't dodge them here.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Ow.
Hull breach. We're taking on water.
Yeah, fighting a submarine and the best tier 10 BB now is not gonna be optimal for us.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Yeah, we're dead here.
Torpedoes to port.
Too much. We lost too many ships at some point here and then it was just over. Unfortunate. I would have loved to go in here and help my team against this onslaught, but we just lost way too many ships. GG. I mean, against the sub alone, we had a decent chance because we got a couple of hits, but then the Colombo comes in and then it's just over for us. Ending up still first in the team though, you see this thing is still capable of fighting it out. Unfortunately, again, we had to fight now the best tier 10 BB and the submarine on us, which is not that optimal, of course. Looking at the detailed report, we killed the Brisbane at the beginning, we got some nice damage on the Moskva, on the Ohio, Schlieffen only a bit. Some on the submarine here as well. Again, oh, it was him actually we hit. Okay, yeah, no wonder we got completely molested. Again, he's one of the best submarine players in the game, so didn't really help fighting him. I thought actually we hit the other submarine. I didn't pay attention to the name, but we apparently hit this guy. And we're ending up with 140k damage. 150k damage. We took also quite a beating. As you can see, even if you don't have a super heal, you can still heal quite a bit with that improved heal, so don't underestimate that. But I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration. GG. Thank you so much for watching. And that was the Thunderer. One game a bit too one-sided, the other game a bit too one-sided in the other direction. But you get the idea of the ship and you see it's very capable still. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Your Trendless and out.